back to my boss in real estate, he really dipped my toes into I suppose, the world of personal growth. And, I still even remember we were driving to an appointment. We had appointments like all day. It was properties, properties, properties. He sold so many per year. Insane. He did so well for himself. And I think I was on the way back from a photography appointment. He pulled into this random like driveway. It was this mansion on West Coast Highway. And here in Perth, it's kind of the coastal strip that you kind of want to be on. It's my dream. I'm there now, so I can see dolphins.
That's incredible. Yeah, I think I saw something about your vision board. Like you had where you wanted to live. I think the car.
Yeah, I had an address. It was just crazy.
That,
yeah. It was so nuts.
That's incredible.
But I mean, back to that vision board. I had a vision board when I was 16, 17, and not for the sake of, I suppose even back then you don't really look at it as a vision board. It's just, oh, this is what I want. And I ended up buying the car. My first car was what was on that vision board, and it was my dream. So they definitely work. But he pulled into this driveway.
Off to make up my vision board.
Yeah, no.
Be right back.
Yeah, literally. I'm one now. I don't have one now.
Note this down.
Like that, so I'm going to take my own advice after this, I think. Pulled into this mansion and he was like, oh, look at that. He goes, you're home. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, could you imagine this being your home? And I was like, no way, this would never be my home. And he goes, what? And he was like,
aim higher.
And he was like, why? Why not? And I was like, oh, I'm like, what are you trying? Are you getting a pay rise or something? So I can buy it.
He's like, no, not under me, honey.
And, and it was just like this it ended up being this conversation of basically limiting beliefs that why couldn't this be yours?
Oh, I'm obsessed with that at the moment.
Really wanted me to understand that there's absolutely no reason why it couldn't be. And that's stuck with me for so long. And I'm so grateful even for that tiny little 5 minutes that, he took out of his day to go, that could be yours if you work hard enough. Like, look what I've achieved. Anyone can do that. And we actually did go away on this, it was basically like a sales and coaching trip to Sydney that was what I liken to the sales real estate version of like an NLP course. I don't know if you've heard of NLP, but it's like neuro-linguistic programming.